Okay, so what I want to do here is I just want to go through some of the basic functionality of logistics pipes. Obviously, as you know, there's a lot of pipes around, from the Buildcraft to Red Power to thermal expansion. And one of the earliest pipes was logistics pipes. We look at them here. We can see there's quite a lot of them here. We've got basic, request, provider, crafting, satellite, supplier, builder, supplier, logistics chassis, Mac 1, Mac 2, Mac 3, Mac 4, Mac 5, crafting logistics, Mac 2, and then Mac 2. So yeah, you can see, and there's actually a B pipe as well. So that'd be interesting. I might do that with forestry, because there's a few items in forestry that I'm looking at as well at the moment. There's two of them. So yeah, should be pretty cool. Logistics. I think logistics just means transport. I think that's what the actual word means. So yeah, I've got a basic pipe here. I'm just going to go. I'm not going to go into huge amounts of detail. So what I thought I'd do is, now one of the things you could do, this is a bit of a side note, but this is going to be kind of explain what's going to happen in this episode. One of the things, this is a pack which includes Divine RPG, and I quite like Divine RPG, so yeah, one of the things you can do in Divine RPG is if you just get a regular egg, you can put that in the furnace, and it becomes a boiled egg. Right, so what I wanted to do is to try and maybe use logistics pipes to sort these, and then to maybe do something with the furnace, and maybe see if I can choose to put it in the I don't want to say north and south sides. I mean, even though that does kind of, it sounds like the y-axis, but yeah, up and down. Up and down is a bit of a way to write, because at least up and down is invariant to the other axes. So we're going to start from a chest, and I thought I'd use this. I can't even remember this steam engine being here. This is a thermal expansion engine. I'm not sure if it's still in it. Might be though. So yeah. And then I'll extract it with the standard. I mean, to be honest, it's so much better to use them anyway. I wonder if I can actually power it here. Yeah. So yeah, I'm going to just make a bit more space here. Alright, that'll do. Now, first thing I want to do then is actually put the logistics pipe on. So there we go. So now it doesn't have an inventory to go to. So I probably need to put an inventory to go to. Alright, now with logistics pipes, they actually need to be configured in a similar way to a gate in Buildcraft. So if I just... how can I click on it? Maybe I can click on it with an empty slot in the inventory. We'll see. Let's have a look. Alright, here we go. Let's just get rid of that. I need to put more in here? Maybe I do. Oh, it has an animation there. Well, that is bizarre. Yeah, when it goes green, that's a good sign. It doesn't matter what it's actually on the end, like these red bits at the end don't matter, as long as the actual root looks fine. So I'm just going to put in I'll put in the boiled eggs. It doesn't really matter what I put in at this stage. And hopefully, these mods don't tend to really care what's in there. I'm going to get some water cans, and I'm going to get some. I think it's I could have used a simpler engine really, but it doesn't. I mean, it shouldn't really matter. I'll just put in everything here. Now it's a bit like this. Might be able to just right click on it. Sometimes it works like this. No. Yeah, it did. Alright. And that doesn't even need to be turned on. Okay, so they're popping out here, which is not good. I can't seem to select the pipe. Maybe I need to... No. I wonder what the button to actually select the pipe is. Because these things have got an interface. I'm just trying to work out how to get there. Shift doesn't work, which is normally the go-to for these things. I have to check. Okay, so I've checked. And I believe... Well, we'll see which wrench works. This one is most likely going to work. I'm going to have to do another review of wrenches. It's always been a bit... I've always messed it. There we go. So what we can do is let's just try to put in a boiled egg here. And see if we can get this, and see if we can get the inventory going. There we go. And it's pulled that whole stack out. It's not actually placed it in there though. No, it's because I've used too many here. That must be why. Well, let's just try and get, like, literally the most fundamental thing here. So we'll get the wrench, set the inventory to boiled eggs. That's still not changed. You gonna get it in here? Doesn't look like it, does it? It might need to be a certain length. Let's try again. Do I need to put in... Well, this should definitely work, but unfortunately it won't solve my problems. Alright, that actually did work. But I don't like the fact that I had to put it in twice. Alright. So let's think about this again. Let's get rid of this. So let's think about this a different way. If I put a logistics pipe here, then what I'll do is I'll set this to a default route. So everything can come down here. Then what I can do is I can just put in some regular pipe. And then perhaps I can siphon off various different items. This might be it. Let's just clear this. Okay. So perhaps I can sort of siphon off various different items. So I'll make that to the default route. And then I'll try and get a regular egg here. And are these going to connect? They are. Regular egg here. And a boiled egg here. So let's get these two items here. We've got the boiled egg there. Let's move this aside for a second. Is this engine? This engine should be alright. Well, it's not ideal really. Let's just get an empty slot in the inventory. Alright, that's fine. Now, egg. Okay, and it's an imprint block. This is not, it's similar to the project table. It just does, or when you press the question mark on, when you do the question mark thing on NEI. So again, it's interesting. I know it. So we'll put an egg there. And we'll have a boiled egg in here. Okay. So egg. They do look almost exactly the same, unfortunately. Boiled egg. So let's see what happens. Boiled egg. Egg. Alright. Now, what if I want to actually... Let's try this now. This is something which I'm not actually sure will work. So, what if there's a way, perhaps, to say, all right, the boiled eggs obviously are going to go here. So it's going default, filter, boiled egg, egg. So what if over here? Question whether I should put it here or back there. If I put another pipe like this, right? I want to see if I can get it into a furnace, basically. I want to see if I can get the egg into the furnace, then cook it, and then put it back, and then get it back into the boiled egg chest. Right. So I'll get I've already got one. Get a furnace. Now I imagine that you just put it in the top. That wherever you put it, it's that sort of idea. So, and the furnace is obviously the easiest one. So in the top is going to go an egg. So I could put the furnace here. And then in the bottom, perhaps, it's not really the ideal way to do it. And I could have just, well, I could have just used regular pipes here, but it doesn't really matter that much. It's not, I mean, yeah, it gets a bit messy here, but oh well. That's not going to, oh, it does connect. Oh well, I'll just make it go a bit further. Alright, let's swap these around as well. Okay, so I'll get rid of that. Get rid of that. Let's get some more of these things in my hotbar. Egg. I think this thing shuts itself off anyway. Hopefully it won't blow up. But to be honest, it's not like all that much stuff here anyway. Alright, so yeah, I want the... No, actually I need to leave it like this, actually, now I think about it. Yeah, I'm going to leave it like this. So I'll put an egg in here. And again, we'll put the boiled egg in here. And neither of these are default routes. So the coal is going to come in the bottom. I might just replace these engines if I'm going to be doing this. This is, yeah. So the coal's going to come in the bottom. I think I can withdraw it from the front face here, actually. Let's put the coal in the bottom then. Okay. Hmm. I still didn't change it though, which is not good. No, it didn't have any effect on it. I'm trying to remember if you can actually even do that. Maybe you can't. Maybe you have to do it. You have to do it like that. Well, you might have to do it like that, but... Oh no, it's happy now. No, it just does. It just turns itself off. That's good. Oh, you keep. I'll just use that again then. I may as well. Oh, actually, what am I talking about? I just use autarkic gates most of the time, don't I? I haven't done this for ages. Fucking hell. Probably won't like that though. See what happens when we put the coal. Let's try it again. Doesn't like that, does it? Alright, I don't even need to use it here, to be honest. That's too slow though. Yeah, I know it's supposed to be the other ones, but I'm sure in time I'll start using the. Oh yeah, wait a minute. What pipes do I even have here? Oh no, I do. I'm alright actually. Alright, it's too slow. Once you put it in from the side, I've never even seen what happens. Ah, it's alright. It doesn't mind it. So putting in this doesn't like to put in multiple ones though, does it? What about from here? Alright. So I'm just going to put the coal in from the side. That's cool. And I'm going to get rid of this engine because this is a waste of time with autarkics. But I wonder if it will actually be able to know what to pull out here. Or this is going to interfere. This might be a reason why you don't use autarkics, actually, now I think about it. Because, yeah. Is that coal? And the coal goes back in. It's going to keep on pulling it out and going back in. Alright? No, it's immediately pulling it out and then it's immediately going back in. Interesting. Now let's try eggs. 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 Alright, forget about the coal for now. eggs. It doesn't seem to want to put it in there. It's thinking about it. Oh, that's because I haven't done it. Now let's try it. Bingo. Okay. So see, the eggs are there. That's bad. Don't want the eggs doing that. But then what's going to happen? See, they're not getting extracted now. So then what we could do is put another one here, pulling out the boiled eggs. I see what's happening. So what's happening is it's coming out, but it's not coming out properly because it's trying to go in there. But then so basically, this is what happens. It tries to go in there, but says, "You know what? I'm a boiled egg now," and then it just goes straight back in there. But what if we say, all right? What if we say, right? That we don't even want eggs at all because they're a waste of fucking time. In fact, we could just get rid of this whole fucking thing. You see, this is the advantage of doing this stuff because actually it's good to get back into it like this. Because you realise that you've just been doing some very stupid things. So let's try and build something better now with just this little recap that we've had here. So the items that we're dealing with are eggs, eggs and coal, right? So this is basically just a thing going out all the way through. It's default, it's good, and in fact, what we could do is we could just say requested items. We could put in coal and regular eggs. Then what we could do is say what we could do is put the furnace in here. We can't put the furnace in there. Yeah, let's think about it like this. How about like this? This could be quite a good way of doing it. We'll do it like this. We'll have a 3-part structure here, and then we'll do it like that, and that. And then we're going to go one more actually, because I don't really want them connecting up. Furnace down here. Okay, so that is quite a good setup, I think. I could have even made it a bit shorter. So let's just look at this again, and this is a good way to do it. So we need coal and eggs. That's what we're looking for. If there's anything else, that'll be fine, and that will go through as well. And it should, in theory, be able to go through, but it may not. They may need to. But you know what? I'm not going to build that redundancy into it. So coal and eggs. So in the top slot are eggs. In the bottom slot is coal. And here we have a boiled egg. So I mean, and that, yeah. So there is one problem. The problem is that these don't provide any power. So just to finish it up, we'll do that. Now, in theory, of course, yeah, I'm going to have to look at this mod in more detail. I've just realised this now. And let's look what happens when the autarkic gate goes on, because it actually seems to change here. No? I don't know why that didn't change actually. Was that actually working before? No. Well, let's do the input first. Eggs and coal. It's interesting, an egg gets returned. Oh no, maybe it didn't. So it's taking all the eggs first. Okay. So the eggs are in there. I guess in a sense, because there's only one output here, it doesn't really matter just to do it the regular way. But, But what I'm thinking, I guess what I'm already thinking about in why I try to do things that way is because there's nothing in here, so I wonder what it's going to do. Just curious, actually. I can't even remember what it does. Yeah, there's nothing to tell you. It can't do anything. But yeah, so I think I'm going to leave it there anyway. But like I was just mentioning, if there was a case where you wanted to cook two different things in the same furnace, there might be a an interesting way to do this stuff. And also, I haven't considered things about stacks and all this stuff. But obviously, this is just basic logistics pipes, and and with logistics pipes, it's a very it's substantial. It's going to be a lot of fun, I think. So until next time, then, thanks for watching.